Hi, welcome to Math with Karen. Let's make fractions simple. Today we're going to be looking at comparing fractions that have the same numerator. So in all of the past videos, we've been talking a lot about what a fraction is. If we remember the numerator, the top number is the number that counts, and the bottom number, the denominator, tells us the size of the pieces. This is going to be a whole lot easier. Now, I suggest that you start out using models, pictures, models like these, or even real life food like pizzas. If you go to a pizza store and you both order medium-sized pizzas, ask the server to cut yours in a different amount. Then you have conversation about, oh, if we both eat the same number of pieces, did we eat the same amount of pizza? All right, so let's look at this. Let's remember the numerator tells us the number and the denominator tells us the size. So when we're looking at 1/2 and we're comparing it to 1/3, our brains automatically want to say, oh, 2 is less than 3, so this 1/2 must be less than 1/3. Remember, fractions don't work that way. The denominator talks about the number of pieces in the whole, and the fewer the pieces, the bigger they are. So when you have 1/2 and you compare it to 1/3, your pieces are bigger because you don't have as many. So 1/2 is greater than 1/3. Let's look at another one. If we were to have 2/4 and 2/6. 2/4 and 2/6. Let's understand this. That means if we each had a cake, same size, and I cut my cake into 4 pieces and you cut your cake into 6 pieces, we both ate 2 pieces of our own cakes. So I ate 2/4 and you ate 2/6. Did we eat the same amount of cake? No. We ate the same number of pieces, but we did not eat the same amount. So let's look at it to make sure. So you had 2/6. You cut your cake into 6 pieces. I cut mine into 4. Because you have more pieces, you have smaller pieces. So 2/4 is greater than 2/6. All right, let's do one more. And I'm going to see if you can do it without me telling you. So if we are going to be sharing a candy bar, it's the same size. You have your candy bar, I have mine. And I'm going to break mine into 3, let's say I'm going to break mine into 8 pieces. And you're going to break yours into 5 pieces. We each eat 3 pieces. Okay, so I broke mine into 8s. I ate 3. That means I ate 3 and their size is 8s. All right. You have eaten 3 pieces. We're counting the pieces you ate, but your size of your pieces are 5ths. I may have that backwards. One of us ate 8ths and one of us ate 5ths. How's that? So when we look at that, we say, okay, well, our numerators are the same, so let's look at the denominators. The denominators tell us the size of the pieces. Think, all right, I have more pieces over in the 8ths than I do in the 5ths. So the more pieces, the smaller the pieces are. If these are smaller pieces, then which fraction is going to be smaller? Let's look. All right, I hope you know your answer. So here are 3/8 compared to 3/5. All right, that's a big difference. 3/8 is less than 3/5. So we're going to have our sign pointing this way. Big key takeaway. The more the pieces, the smaller they are. The fewer the pieces, the greater they are. I hope that helps. And next time, we'll be talking more on fractions.